So here with UFC 214's Brian Ortega, you're back. Just how does it feel to be back in the groove, back in the flow of things here?
It feels good, man. It feels good to be back after surgery, 100%, you know what I'm saying, like recuperated, and we're ready for UFC 214. That's it.
What exactly was your injury that kept you out?
So what happened was I was training for a fight that I had in Portland, Oregon. UFC's, I forgot exactly that one. I think it was a fight night, that's why. But what happened was 2 weeks before the fight, or 3 weeks, I was training jiu-jitsu. Little injury happened, little shoulder dislocation, and it put me out. Went to the doctors, thought maybe I could rest for a week and then fight, but they're like, no, listen, your labrum's torn, we have to fix it, go in there, sew it up, let it go. One thing about surgery, it takes a while to come back. Doesn't matter what it is, anywhere like from 6 months to a year, which is the date to come back, right? So we had to put the game on pause for a little bit, but when we came back strong.
Yeah. Now, for a young fighter like you who's trying to rise up the ranks, how frustrating is it to seemingly as you're making a big wave of momentum coming off the biggest win of your career, that happens?
It sucked, I'm not gonna lie, because I was used to working. I was like, you know what? I fought Tavares, kept working, fought Brandao, kept working, fought Guida, kept working, was you know what I'm saying, I'm on another fight, and then it was like, boom, engine shut down. You're like, what? What do I do? I don't know what to do with myself right now. Went out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, saying, all right, what's the stuff that I've been missing out that all my friends that you see on Snapchat, whatever, you're like, everyone, the whole world's having fun, right, on the weekends, and you're the one training and like going to bed, you know? So it's like, what did I miss out? Tasted that life a little bit, didn't miss out on anything, and just focused on coming back. And then once I came back, man, life, if everything feels great, everything feels good to be back on the road again. And as for the pause, I don't think it was ever a pause, because there's always 3 ways of looking at things, right? Especially on the training and fighting side. One thing is you're doing the training. Another is you're teaching the actual moves of training. But the view that we get the less is the bird's eye view. The guy that has to sit there and just observe everything. And once I was forced to get put in that position, I actually learned a lot, because I hear coaches, Brian, do this, Brian, do that. And I'm like, yeah, you guys don't look at it from here. I can't do that. And then I look at it from the outside and I go, wait, Brian, you can do that right there. And I went back in there, I go, oh, duh, it works. You know, so it's so it was cool to see things from that angle, and it was more like a learning phase that I was forced to do. I was forced to go to school.
I don't know if you know this, you are the only fighter in UFC history to earn 3 consecutive third-round finishes. What does that say about...
Make it 4, baby.
What does that say about your fighting style?
It just means I go in there to kill. You know, that's all it means. I fight to the end, I go in there to kill. People usually rest up the 3rd round and try to just like play it cool and like, let me get the decision, let me finish. No, hell. Let's go for it. War. That's it.
Would you prefer to have it that way, or would you prefer, I mean, do you think you're maybe not the fastest starter and you need to work on that part of your game? What kind of does it say? Like, would you rather go in there and just put a guy away in the 1st round instead of the 3rd?
I would love that. Yeah. Go in, go out, man. If I get a quick sub or a quick knockout, easy day, easy money, go home, train, sign another fight. But I'm fighting the guys that are the best in the world now, top 10 guys. It's not that easy anymore. You know, other guys, yeah, but when you find the elite of the best of the top 10, it takes a little while to figure them out, figure their rhythm out. But once that puzzle is solved, that's it. It's ours.
So what does this fight look like? Is it a quick finish, or is it a little more drawn out? You finish him in the 3rd round again?
It just depends how he comes to fight. If he comes to run like the other fights I've seen, then we're gonna have to play cat and mouse a little bit. But if it's a war, then I see it happening, 2nd round, 1st round, whoever's chin gives out.